Hello there, this is Victor Santana with StockHunters.com. Here we're going to be looking at the weekly chart here to see what has happened during the week of August 26th. Okay, so here we're looking at the chart of the TMW ETF, the U.S. market, total U.S. market, each candle representing 1 week of trading action. And we got the 24-week simple moving average and an 8 simple moving average for the week here. And below here we have our special trend indicator here that helps us keep us in the right direction of the market in most cases here. So here we're looking at this last week here. As you can see, we did go positive. However, if you look down here, the trend is still down, and the momentum, which is our little bars here, are still red. So momentum still negative, but it seems like we are getting a little stronger momentum going to the upside here, as you can see. So which is positive, but right now let's just stay on the side here for the overall market. Now let's break this down into individual indices and see how each one is working. We're looking at the Dow now, and as you can see with the Dow, here we are trading. However, our momentum is down and the trend is still down. However, we did get a green line pointing upward, which is good, but we got to see if it's actually going to break above to see if we could consider getting in. But for now, the Dow is down. As you can see, the moving averages are inversed. The red is above the green. We don't like to see that. Now let's go look at the S&P 500. And as you can see, the trend is still down. The red is above the green. We did have a positive week. However, we're still within last week's trading range, so that's not very good. So we'll see if we could break above or break down. But normally going into the holiday week, volume is less and it has a tendency to go up, so we may be able to break higher, but we'll see. And as we can see here with the momentum still down, the trend indicator is down too, but we did get a slight positive here, but I stay out of there for now. Now let's look at the NASDAQ. And with the NASDAQ here, you can see the trend is still downward as well. We did get a positive week. However, we got the momentum bars still in the red zone, and the trend line is still below, slightly green here, but that could change easily. So we'll just have to sit and wait on this. And then finally, let's go down and look at the Russell's 2000. And as you can see for this week here, we did go positive. However, our trend is still downward, and the momentum is still red, low, and the trend is still down here below our zero line here. So also a lot of caution here. And then finally, let's look at the global markets, see how global stocks are handling. And the global stocks is pretty much flat here. You can see it traded down here all the way above, but ended flat where it started. Momentum is picking up to the positive side slightly, but still red, and the trend indicator is still below the zero line. However, we are showing a green bar, which is showing a little bit of positive, but overall we're still low. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at the individual sectors and see which sectors are strong, which sectors are weak, the major sectors here. So we're going to start with the bonds. As you can see, the bonds, still strong sector here, way above the trend is still up. We did get a small downtick, but that's because the market gone up for the week, so bonds went down, and the momentum is slowing down here. So wouldn't consider. We'll just have to sit and wait on this one as far as bonds. Let's look at gold. Gold's another strong area, and you can see it pulled up all the way up. We did get a negative candle here, a red candle, but look at this trend. Wow. And the momentum is still strong, but it's slower than last week here, which shows on this red candle there. But this could be getting a little tired, but we'll have to see how the trend continues. But don't chase this. Now let's go ahead and look at the real estate market. Real estate, you see the trend is downward. It had a small positive week. The candles, a spinning top candle formation, meaning indecision, could either go up or down easily. However, you see the trend is still down. Momentum is still in the red side, the red bars. However, it seems like the momentum is starting to pick up slightly. So just FYI. Now let's look at telecom. Telecom, also we're still in the downtrend. Also confirming this downtrend here with the momentum. So 3 candles up. We might get a small pullback for this week, but we'll see. Okay, so and now materials, which includes the gold, the basic materials here, and overall the whole trend is down. Momentum is still in the red. We are still downward trend here with the red line and green line here. And let's look at the energy sector. Energy sector, as you can see, it's a downtrend also, and the trend line down here is also below the 0, and we have the red bar. So it's not a good trend sector to be in right now. Financials, it's also been down all the way since May. Did get a positive week, like a spinning top, small body, even size up and down. So we'll have to see. This could trade either way, up or down easily. Momentum is building up here, so there might be a slight bias to the upside, but we'll see how far we can go. But overall, the whole financial sector is not good. Looking at the industrials also down, with the momentum bars down and the trend indicators down. We did get a small uptick green line, but we'll have to still see. We're still within that bar from last week with the down sell. So it pretty much neutral. It can go either up or down. So better stay and just watch which way the market tells us it's going to go. Technology, pretty much the same story here. This week we had a positive week. Trend is down. We got a positive uptick. It's bending upward. Momentum still in the red. And consumer staples. Consumer staples trend is still down. We did get a positive uptick a little bit. Bars are red, and the red trend line is below the green, so we're still in the bear camp for this. And let's look at utilities. Utilities for this week had a pretty strong big move, but it's still right in the middle. The good thing is it's above the red trend line and the green trend line. So this one may be the next sector to start getting into. And if we look straight down, we did get a momentum green bar, which is good. However, the trend is still below, so there's a small chance. So for those who could like to risk a little bit, this might be a good time to add a small position, maybe a starter position. Let's take a look here. If you enter here and we put our exit down at the below this last arrow here, you will be risking approximately 2.6%, which is not bad. So from here to here, so 2.6, say 3%. This is worth something. So put a few $1,000, risk 3%, with the trend showing that it might go up, might be good. So worth a try, just an idea. And then finally, we have consumer discretionary. Trend is still down, momentum's down, and the moving averages are down as well. So the only one that's worth considering is this one here, as far as just to put a small starter position to see if this line could catch up If it does, that'd be good. And once it breaks above, like for example here, which will create a buy signal, we put our buys right at the highs. We get triggered in, but we go down, and then from there it goes on up, and we ride this wave until it comes down here, down in this area here. So that's the ideas for our weekly investing. Until next time, have a great day and take care.